This video will cover the basic guide to getting started with Class Planner. First, tap on the More button on the action bar, select Settings and General Settings. Here you can select the first day of the week if you do include weekends. You can enable a 2-week schedule, and if you tap the Info button there, it'll explain how to set that up. You can choose which visible days you use, if it's different from the default here. And lastly, the free version offers 1 class. If you have an active subscription, you can have up to 20 classes there. Alright. There's a button for standards here, and if you go into any of the standards and tap on the question mark info button at the top, there'll be a video explaining how to set up standards. Okay, now I've gone back to the main screen. As you can see, I've entered some data here. The first thing you're going to want to do is edit the class information. So here I will tap on the settings button on the top of the class name there. And you can see you can edit the name, the color. You can associate standards with the class. You need to set those up previously. And lastly, you can choose the time of day. So if it's the same time of day, go ahead and tap any of those times in order to select a time for the class. And then you can choose below the days when the class meets. If the classes do meet on different times, just uncheck that button, and you can see you'll have the option to choose the start and end time for each day that the class meets. Alright, then you can go into your next class if you have the subscription, and you can edit all the classes. Once that's set up, I'll go back and you have your notes here. There's 2 different views from here. You can tap any class name. I'll tap Chemistry 1. That will take you to the class view. And here you have a couple options. Right now, as you can see on the top right, it's viewing for 2 weeks. You can tap there and choose anything from as short as a week to all past and future classes coming up. So as you can see, this lets us, for 2 weeks, browse ahead. And then you can also do a couple things here. By tapping the More icon on a class, you can copy it and then paste it in the later date. You can also delete it. And you can also shift notes. So here, if I want to shift all the notes ahead 1 day, I'll tap that. Now, everything's been shifted down and there's an extra space here. You can also do the same thing on any empty space and move notes forward or back. So that way you can adjust as your schedule changes or things come up. Tap any of the days there to take you to the data entry screen. Here you can edit your standards. If you've set up standards, tap there. I've got a couple. So I'm going to go ahead and select one of my standards, type in some notes. And lastly, you can add a web link there if you want to link to any web page or anything online. And when you're done, tap Save. And you'll see you'll have that information now entered. I'm going to go back to the main week screen. Also, you can tap on any day to view your notes for the day. So I'll tap on Monday the 26th. And you can see here's my classes in order. And you can go ahead and edit those. And there's also a PDF function on the screen, so you can generate a PDF of all your data if you want to keep your own record printed, if you need to email to an administrator or share with other teachers. It's very easy to do that. Alright, hope you enjoy. Please send any feedback, and I'll continue to improve the app as the year goes by. Thank you.